Welcome back everyone, and we're going to continue on, and we're making the corner stop at this point. Dimensions are in inches, so I've already got that set up. This one is kind of difficult to see, folks. Might have to look in your textbook on this one, but the little image I have up here is pretty blurry, but I'll go through and I'll kind of tell you those dimensions. I have the book in front of me now. So when I start on this one, I'm just basically going to put this in. This is 5.25 right here, this length of the overall thing. So I'm just going to put me a line. 5.25. And I've got a diameter here, which is actually, they're giving me a radius of 2. So no problem with that. So it'd be a 4-inch. So I'm looking now at what I can do. And this line right here, I can actually go from this quadrant with a line, bring it back to 5.25, and I want to bring it down 2.25. This is 2.25 right here, folks. All right. And then it's going to have an angle here, and this angle is 60 degrees. So this is 60 degrees. You can't really see it, but it is 60. So I'm just going to roughly put a line out there and come up here to my dimension. Do 60 degrees there. All right, everything's looking pretty good so far. And all I have to do now is just hit my quadrant here. Make sure I'm on my quadrant line right there and bring it back. I can bring it till it touches, or just bring a straight line out and then trim it up. However you guys want to do it. I didn't mean to do that. That's totally fine right there, and I'm just going to delete that line out of the middle. Looks good. So at this point, and I can also go ahead and put this little hole through this. This is 1.25. I can go ahead and do that while I'm at it. And finish it out. Go ahead and hit my extrude button. And the overall thickness of this drawing right here is 2.5, so I can go ahead and do that, 2.5. So you're seeing it there. I can go ahead and put this little chamfer on the back, which is 45 degrees. I can go ahead and do that. It's pretty simple while we're in this mode. Modify in chamfer, and it's going to be a 45 degrees. And see if it gives me a distance. Here is, well, I tell you what, there's no sense of doing that. I can actually do a side shot and cut this out and cut this out at the same time. So let's just do that so we don't clutter this up as bad, okay? So I come over here now and put a line, and I'll roughly put it in here something like that. No problems. Dimension it from here to here. And actually, I don't want that. I want to know where this hole is right here, because it's going to really help me with this. So before I get too crazy, I want to project my geometry. Bring a line out, bring it up. And that is 2.5. It's hard to see that. That's 2.5 right there. And actually, no, it's not. It's 1.5. I'm even having trouble seeing it in the book. Okay, 1.5, and the distance from the center of this hole back is 1.25. So I got to find that hole in there, and I project geometry, and I should be able to find it. See, right there's part of it, there's part of it, and there's the center part of it. Okay? So now I should be able to dimension from here to here, and that should be 1.25, as you all see right there. All right, we've got that. Now let's dimension this, which actually would have been 1 inch. So we're good on that. I go from here to that point right there, and it is 3 inches. This should be 45 degrees, and this may or may not let me do that. I don't see, it's got those constraints. So what I have to do is delete those constraints off. Sometimes you have to do that if it locks it in. See how now it opened it up and freed it up? So that's fine. So I just grab this, come right around the back end of this thing. So I finished my sketch out. I want to hit extrude, zoom in, catch all these points. Make sure I catch all that, and you all know what I'm doing here. I'm going to take that and slice it right through, cut through all, and gone. So it's looking better, isn't it? So on the top we got a hole all the way through, and I'll be honest with you, I can go back to my original drawing and put that in. That would be so much better if I did. Just roughly come in there, and that is a 0.75 diameter. And 2 inches from the face of this up here, but I don't know what that is, but I'll go to this hole, because I do know it would be 2 inches plus 1.25, so it'd be 3.25. And I can finish the sketch out. And you know I didn't put it in, so what I could do is I'll have to double click my sketch here, and up here is my profiles. I just delete that out, and then I go in there and re-choose it. Y'all see that? So there's that. So I only have right now 2 sketches, 2 extrusions. I need one more sketch, and I'll finish this thing out right here on this. And this is going to be pretty simple. Right in the center of it, it looks like a radius of 1.25. So 1.25 times 2 gives you the diameter, and that's all you need. Finish it out and extrude it. We're going to do a cut. We're not cutting all of it. We're only cutting it down 0.75. So it's 0.75. It's hard to see that. So it's 0.75 cut. And okay. So there is the corner stop. And what we're going to do is make sure that we change the part to a it doesn't give us any material, so we'll just leave it defaulted at the time being. And if y'all have any questions on this, just let me know.